It is widely believed that only extroverted people can be successful business owners. But the truth is that anywhere from 25 to 40% of the population identify as introverts, and that number is likely to be closer to 50. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator report says, "It's not surprising that 9 out of 10 Brits feel pressure to act more outgoing than they naturally would be." We tend to overlook the fact that extroverts are more likely to brag about their achievements, talk about their wealth, and reveal sensitive personal details, because we admire their forthrightness and charisma. The only reason why extroverts are given more credit for business success than introverts is because extroverts boast about their achievements more loudly. The reality is quite different, and contrary to popular belief, business success can be achieved by even the most introverted person who isn't afraid to put themselves out there. Look at Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, two of the most successful people in the world, who are also introverts. Because I know this video will be helpful to many people, I made it with the intention of explaining how introverts can take advantage of their natural strengths to succeed in the business world. Please subscribe to our channel right now. We upload new content here every other day covering topics like personal finance, business entrepreneurship, and more. Now that we've established that you absolutely must subscribe to this channel if you want to succeed in the world of hard currency, let's get started. Introversion's drawbacks. The benefits and drawbacks of being an introvert are worth considering. In a moment, I'll discuss the benefits you enjoy in the business world that extroverts don't. These are the three main factors that make it difficult for introverts to succeed in the business world. In addition, I will provide you with actionable suggestions for fixing these problems. Ready? Good. The first is that you are uncomfortable posting about your personal life on popular social media sites like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, the first two of which your generation is more likely to use. If you use social media like Instagram or TikTok, you know how easy it is to get caught up in other people's lives to the point where you forget about your own. Everyone broadcasts their triumphs and, in some cases, their failures. They appear to be having a great time, and if everyone else is doing it, especially in business, you might feel compelled to as well. There are three things I need you to grasp at this time. If you don't use social media to expand your business, it will hurt you. You can't advance your business presence on platforms like Instagram and TikTok if you're not using them to promote your products and services and build your brand. The only thing it will accomplish is to divert attention. All types of businesses, regardless of industry, can gain something from a social media presence. You could put off getting that social media edge for your future business until you can afford to hire someone to handle it. However, keep in mind that like any other tool, it can be used for both good and evil. If you provide services connected to social media, such as marketing, social media management, and so on, you may find social media to be useful. TikTok and Instagram are both great learning tools. There are countless pages covering a wide range of topics. Since you're here, I'm going to assume that you're using YouTube to learn, and that you could do the same with any social media platform. You just need to unfollow your friend Jake, who only posts about his weekends, and follow some helpful people who teach you stuff. You're already more well known than you believe because you're interested in all three. Doesn't matter what you do, anyway. There will always be those who don't like you or find fault with what you do. And in a cutthroat environment like the business world, pressure and conflict are inevitable. Most people, you see, are wary of social media due to concerns about their reputation. Here are 2 suggestions to help you stop worrying about what other people think of you. Eventually, you come to realize that no one notices. Though this may seem harsh, it actually helped me, an introvert, overcome my fear of using social media. It was a big step forward for me to realize this, because before then I was reluctant to share videos of myself giving my opinion online. Except for close friends and relatives, strangers could care less about you and your life. Just because Mr. Strawberry 75 on Instagram didn't like what you posted doesn't mean he has any sympathy for you. After the initial 30 seconds, they stop caring and move on, most likely harboring resentment for someone besides the target. Pain and doubt in one's own worth are the roots of hatred. Instead of responding to Mr. Strawberry 75 with hateful language and angry emojis, you should feel sorry for him and ignore it. Because people who feel the need to hate other people aren't happy. Social media users who spend their time complaining about others while praising themselves likely have some deep-seated problems and are experiencing some kind of pain. It's important to keep in mind that prejudice and condemnation have nothing to do with you. It's similar to the first one, but has nothing to do with social media. It involves them. And you don't want people to know what you're up to. It involves letting other people in on your innermost thoughts and feelings. People who are more reserved may find it difficult to open up, even to those they consider to be close friends. As a workaround, you could form a small community whose members meet regularly to discuss their day. This is what I used to call an accountability group, but you won't use it just to practice being more honest about your progress or setbacks. You can use it as a form of self-discipline. Disadvantage number 3, you don't like selling in business. You either know how to sell or you don't. You must declare your goals to this small group of people, and you will feel positively pressured to take action and at achieving the goal. To make it in the business world, this ability is crucial. Without it, you won't get very far. To be clear, this doesn't imply that you'll be stuck giving sales presentations and making cold calls forever. I'm telling you, maybe you don't even have to make cold calls. One of the most valuable skills for introverts is copywriting, which allows them to sell even if they are uncomfortable doing so in person. This is one of the advantages of being an introvert in business, as it allows them to sell even if they are uncomfortable making sales over the phone. As a result, let's talk about the benefits of being an introvert in the business world. First of all, you have excellent listening skills. Introverts tend to be empathetic and in tune with the feelings and perspectives of those around them, which is a crucial quality in the business world, where a solid grasp of customers' problems is essential to closing a sale. In addition, this quality makes you an effective leader, the kind of person whose followers will follow you anywhere, regardless of your position of authority. Since extroverts tend to be loud and talkative to the point where they overpower those around them, they have a hard time listening to and understanding those around them. 2. You consider all of your options carefully before making any major choices. It's important to trust your instincts and make snap decisions when running a business. But in the real world, you need to learn to control your feelings and weigh all of your options carefully before acting. A popular saying advises against giving an emotional response, promising when happy, and deciding when sad. Finally, introverts are thirdly more at ease being alone. You probably prefer to tackle problems on your own. This is a common characteristic among business owners who either dislike interacting in groups or find participating in them draining. You don't think they're helpful because you want to be in charge of everything associated with your project. Working with others, having a team, and delegating tasks are all crucial, but most people outside of the business world don't really get what it takes to start and grow a company, so it's easy to feel alone. It's a solitary journey, and if you can't handle long hours alone, you won't make it. So, here is what I hope you'll remember. The majority of successful business people are introverts or ambivert, who identify as introverts most of the time but can switch gears and act like extroverts when necessary. You should play to your strengths and not give yourself the out that you can't be successful because you're an introvert. There isn't much time left, but I have some supplementary advice for you on how to thrive in the workplace as an introvert. Take advantage of your strengths is one of them, and here are a couple more. Which of your skills are you most confident in showing off? Which business-related abilities do you excel at? You'll have to do a lot of different things at first because you have to get the ball rolling. But eventually you'll have to start delegating some of your responsibilities to other people. Many introverts have trouble delegating because they prefer to keep all of the decisions and actions within their own heads. You can make a six-figure income without ever showing your face or talking to a lot of people thanks to the internet, which has opened up countless opportunities for introverts. If you know you have weaknesses or don't like doing something in your business, delegate. If you can to leverage your tools. Technology, the rise of the remote workforce, and other factors have made this possible. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, who is reportedly worth $100 billion but struggles to make friends. Put your resources to good use. Before you leave, though, I recommend watching this video on why knowledge of copyright law is one of the most in-demand skills for introverts. It's possible to earn a six-figure salary while never leaving your house, and possibly while wearing your pajamas. Check out the link I've provided in the description for more information on why companies are willing to pay so much money for this one skill, and then watch this video. What makes the word free so potent psychologically? With that, I'd like to say a heartfelt thank you to everyone who tuned in, remind you to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and wish you a wonderful day.